Hi Milton, where are we? It's just you and me today?
Hello guys, welcome back to Herky the Cavalier's channel. Today I am alone with Milton because she has a solo appointment to the vet. So to tell you a bit of the context and the backstory as to why Milton is at the vet today, first of all, we're at a new vet because our regular vet is so overwhelmed and they're so overbooked that we can't get an appointment until the end of the month. And so this vet was recommended to us by a friend, and she has a Cavalier, and this vet has a Cavalier also, and this vet has seen our friend for the past 20 years for all her pets. So it came with a good recommendation, and I'm always very comfortable going to vets that have Cavaliers, which just means to me that they're very comfortable with the breed and they know what they can have. And so I'm just very comfortable with Cav owners. So I'm really happy to try out this vet. It's also really close to our house, and the building is really cute. And funny anecdote, this is right beside the high school I attended when I used to live here. So a bit of context with Milton. You guys know that we feed her raw, and we feed her 4 times a day for the reason that she vomits really often. So I think she has either a very fast metabolism or a lot of stomach acid, which makes her nauseous very easily when her stomach isn't full. So we did notice that when she doesn't eat every maximum 8 hours, she does tend to vomit, and she gets like really nauseous, and then she refuses to eat, and then she vomits. So the best schedule that works for us is to feed her once in the morning, and then at lunch, and then at dinner time, and then right before bed. So she has her portion of food divided by 4 all throughout the day, and that seems to keep everything under control. The only downside with that is that we can never ever sleep in because we always have to wake up to get Milton her first meal. And so lately, I would say in the past 2 months or so, I noticed that she learned how to wake me up in the morning. And I thought this was genius because I'm like, oh my gosh, she knows how to wake me up before she gets nauseous. So like, she's waking me up in order to get her food, which is perfect. So she had started doing that at about 8 a.m., 7:30-ish a.m. So I was like, this is perfect. She knows exactly when she needs to eat, and she wakes us up when she needs to eat. And I was really, really happy about that. But then what she started doing is waking me up earlier and earlier and more frequently during the night too. So it's starting being 7:30 a.m. and then 7 a.m. and then 6:30 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m. And like she just kept going back and back on her schedule, and the earliest that she would try to wake us up now was 3 a.m. and that was too much. So what we started doing at that moment is trying to shush her, because at that point I thought what she was doing is that she just knew how to wake me up, so she just wanted to wake me up for food all the time. And she would do it multiple times during the night. So I tried to break that habit of hers and just trying to shush her when she does that, and it worked. After 2 nights, she would stop waking me up in the middle of the night, and every time she would jump down the bed or do something, I would go, shush, Milton, dodo, and then she would climb back on the bed and go back to sleep. So we kind of tried to break that habit, but then again the cycle started again when she's starting to wake us up in the morning. So now she tries to wake us up at about 6:30 a.m., 7 a.m. approximately to eat, which I still think it's kind of reasonable, but that also arose a lot of questions for us. So now we're wondering if she's waking us up because she has an issue of some sort, or if it's simply because she's hungry. So I posted a poll on Instagram, and there was a lot of answers that was kind of troubling to me. And I know that when there's a little issue and I ask questions, of course people are going to say like, oh, Milton's not sleeping at night because she has cancer. Like, of course people are going to like say like things to really scare us. But one plausible thing that we always thought is maybe she has hyperthyroidism, maybe she's like diabetic and she like digests too fast, which would kind of align with her anatomy, I would say. She's really on the thinner side. She has a hard time keeping on weight, so hyperthyroidism would kind of make sense in her case. So this is why we're at the vet right now. I just want to make sure that everything is okay. So we might just do some blood work, an examination and everything, which is a shame because recently Milton just had a checkup. And I also wondered if during normal checkup, why they don't just do a blood panel also. I mean, we're paying close to $100 for a checkup and they basically just touch your dog. So I'm just wondering where you are at the vet. When they charge for an annual vet checkup, do they do a full examination? Do they do blood work? What do they do exactly? I just thought that they should do blood work, but then again, it never occurred to me for the past like 6 years. So let me know what you think. But yeah, right now we're just sitting here. We're waiting to go into the vet. I also like it here because it's one client patient coming in at a time, whereas our current vet, it's no humans in at all. So you literally drop your dog off and then they examine and then they call you for the consultation, which I think is a bit odd. It's a bit impersonal. So I like that here we can at least come in one at a time and talk to the vet in person. So stay tuned.
What do you think, Milton? What do you think? It's okay. It's okay. He comes with you every day?
Yeah, he comes to work. He's in the office usually. He just came up.
Okay, so we are out and waiting to get the results of the blood test for Milton. We did a full blood panel, but the vet wanted to verify her thyroid level, her protein level in the blood. And so she told me that when dogs eat raw food, often there's the necks of animals that is in the raw food. And what that can do is that it includes the thyroid gland of the animal. And when your dog or your cat eats that gland over and over again, it can create hyperthyroidism from the diet. So we just want to make sure that she doesn't have a thyroid issue in that aspect, because when you have hyperthyroidism, it can increase your appetite. It just increases your metabolism a lot. So the other option, she told me that it's possible that her protein levels in the blood is low, and if that's the case, it can create a hunger strike in the pup. So just want to make sure that that is okay. So yeah, overall I really like this vet. She has a Cavalier and her Cavalier was there. He is a black and tan, and I'm just gonna wait for the blood results. She's gonna call me back and we're just gonna stick around in case there's something to be adjusted. We're gonna be right here. So yeah, overall I'm very happy. I'm really happy when we change vets and we see another vet and we're really satisfied with them. But those are the current possible issues: thyroid or protein level in the blood. So stay tuned. This is the high school I used to go to. Come on, Milton. Come on, Milton. Okay, we have some good news. They're so on time. They told us it was going to take 40 minutes. It took 40 minutes. Everything is tip-top at this new vet. We're very happy. So the blood panel came back normal. Everything is totally fine. Her kidneys, her liver, her thyroid hormones, everything is good, which is very reassuring. So the vet told us to do an exercise when we come back home and calculate the exact number of calories that she eats per day. It's possible that with raw, she's not hitting her exact calorie count per day, which is why she's just feeling hungry. She needs more calories per day. It's also possible that because of the raw, she absorbs the food too fast due to the lack of fiber, and it's making her feel more hungry. So we might need to adjust her fiber intake, maybe add some kibble so that she feels fuller longer. It's very possible that we will need to add some fiber, like all bran or oats, she said. If oats with no sugar added, just the oats themselves, or all bran cereal with no sugar. So that could be added to her diet. So I'm gonna go home and try to calculate what she eats exactly in a day. I'm also going to show you her blood panel to show you what normal levels are, and then we'll assess from there. Stay tuned.
Milton, are you so happy you're normal with all your levels? You're a good girl. You want to go home see Herky? You want to go see Herky? Okay. You want to go see Herky? Where's Herky? You want to go see Herky? Hi, Herky. Hi, Herky. Where's Herky?
Okay, so I'm back home. Let's do a little math to see if Herky and Milton are eating the right amount of food according to the calorie count, like the vet says. So on the Big Country Raw website, it says here that per 100 gram serving, there is 154 calories. And the vet says she needs to eat between 335 and 350 calories per day. Right now, Milton eats, this is great, this is like basic math all over again. Milton eats about 0.3 pounds per day, 0.3 pounds for her weight, according to the portion calculator on their website. So I'm gonna recalculate again. Okay, so yeah, according to the website, it really says that Milton should be eating 0.24 pounds per day, and right now I'm feeding her about 0.3 pounds. So it's even more than what the raw calculator says on the website. So let's do a little math.
So 0.3 pounds is equal to 136 grams. So I'm looking for the value of X of 136 grams is equal to 154 calories per 100 grams. So X is equal to 154 times 136 divided by 100.
209 calories. So this means that according to what the vet wants to aim for calories per day for Milton, she is not getting enough calories per day, which would explain why she is feeling very hungry. So all along we've been feeding Herky and Milton according to the portion calculator on the Big Country Raw website, but we might need to adjust according to the calories. So we do add some pumpkin here and there, so maybe I'll just look into other options that we could do. Maybe some oats, maybe some kibble, something that's gonna make them feel fuller longer. The camera cut off. So I was gonna say, if you have any suggestions of what we should or could do to change up their diet, I'm thinking we're gonna add more fiber, so perhaps some straight up all brand fiber, definitely some more vegetables and pumpkin, just so that they feel a bit fuller. I'm definitely gonna increase their portion sizes now, but yeah.
Herky, Milton, are you happy? You can get more food. You can get more food in a day. Love you.
So I think this is going to be it for today's video. We are so happy to find out that Herky and Milton, or at least Milton, like Herky's just acting totally normal, but at least Milton is healthy and her blood panel is okay. We're just going to be adjusting her food, which is it's a very good problem. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.